Monday, leg day. So last week was a nice and easy leg day. As I told you guys, for my legs, 1 week ago light, next week I go heavy, because I find that my strength improves better and faster if I focus on going heavy with my leg day every other week. So today I already warmed up. I already did a warm set with 135. I'm about to do about 5 reps, slow controlled eccentric reps at 2 plates, maybe another warm set of 3, and then we're gonna jump up. Last time I was doing heavy squats, I was doing 425, and the goal is to hopefully be doing 425 for extra 2 reps or go up in weight, all right? All right, we have the 3 plates here. We're gonna do 3 controlled reps. And also today's workout is gonna be barbell only, right? So maybe we'll 3-4 exercises, just barbell. All right, so that's what we're doing. All right, 375. I feel like I need to do one more warm set here, so 375. We're just gonna get a nice, slow, eccentric focused double. All right. All right, first set, 425 on the bar. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully this goes smooth. All right. Make sure that's. All right, set number 2. See, I'm contemplating doing 5 reps, but I think maybe I just focus on doing 3, but just making sure those 3 are immaculate reps. And then maybe next week try 5. I don't know, we'll see. So the last set went relatively smooth. I think I'm gonna do another set here and then go up by like 20 pounds. I think if this one goes smooth, we're gonna go up to 445 and try and do 2 sets of doubles. Let's go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Kind of easy, but kind of challenging, but makes sense. That's my third set. But still felt comfortable. This is my first time squatting 445 in years, right? So I've been at 425 for the past like 4 or 5 weeks. And now, as you guys can see, I can do those reps relatively comfortable and with ease. And this is how you know that you can also go up in weight, is because when I was doing those reps, I was able to slow it down and control that eccentric portion so much. Like, I felt like I had total control all the way through. And the more control I have going down, the more neural drive and power I'm gonna have to come back up, right? So if you guys look at these repetitions, once I break at hips, it's very controlled on the way down, very controlled, right? So that's how I know I can go up in weight, even though, you know, I already did 3 sets, and I don't know how these are gonna go, but I'm gonna try and get 2, right? But let's get at it. Again, same thing. I had great control on the eccentric portion with that. I probably could have done an extra rep, but it's my first week going up in weight, so play it safe and make sure that, you know, my form and execution is immaculate for multiple reps before we jump the gun too soon. So we're gonna do one more set there, and then that's gonna be it for squats. And so now next week, because next week is gonna be a lighter leg day, the week after, I can start here now. I can start my first working set at 445. Because my goal here, ideally, is that if everything goes accordingly, I want to work my way up back to 500 pounds, squatting 500 pounds comfortably, because I haven't been able to do that. But like pre-COVID was the last time, like 2018 was the last time I was pushing. Actually, no, not 2018. 2019, 2020 was the last time I was pushing 500 pounds, right? So I want to work my way back up to that, just because, you know what I mean, a bit of a challenge, okay? My last set of these squats. And then we're gonna get into some barbell reverse lunge with a resistant band to help increase that contraction in the quads, get a good peak contraction. Also, it helps improve how the patella tracks over the knee to kind of help with knee pain if you're someone that deals with any kind of discomfort in your knees when you do squats or lunges and so on and so forth. But yeah, anyways, I'll show you guys that. But let's try and get this done first. That was a tough finish. Oh my God. So this reverse lunge variation is next level. So we're adding a resistance band to improve activation and engagement at the top of the movement in the quads, right? So this is a great movement to help really burn out and exhaust those quads. Also, if you're someone that deals with knee pain, right, when you're doing squats, lunges, or whatever, utilizing a band like this can help to improve patella tracking. So how the patella tracks over the knee when you go into knee flexion, right? So this can help kind of loosen that up and help relieve some of that pain and discomfort in there, right? So you can even do this as a part of your warm-up just with the band alone before your leg day workout, all right? So right here, it's gonna be here, right? Going to reverse lunge here and driving through. Next level burnout. Holy, my leg was shaking by the end of that. Whew. See, that's so bad, man. Like I'm always miscounting. So I think I only got 6 reps on that one when the goal was 8. So we'll get 6 on this set now. That was tough. That was really tough. Holy. It's some RDLs again with the band to improve that stretch in the hamstring and really emphasize hinging at the hips. Because for a lot of us, right, we lack adequate hinging when it comes to any kind of single leg movement like RDL, squats, so on and so forth. Right, so I'm going to be doing the same thing with the band. So when I get set up for my RDLs, it's going to be similar concepts, right? Where I'm going to have the band wrapped around my leg. And so, one, it's going to help me increase the amount of force I put into the ground. So it's going to help to give me a lot more stability at the ankle and the knee and the hip. And it's going to force me to hinge more. So instead of bending at the back, because the band is there, it's going to force me to push the hips straight back. Do I need to? So it's going to increase the stretch in the hamstring and also the glutes as well too, right? So that's what we're going to be doing next after this last set. In here was, so after I did my right leg, was my last set that you guys would have seen, I felt a lot weaker on that side. And we already know, right, if there's any kind of imbalance when you do unilateral work, single leg work, when you do work on one side of the body at a time, whenever you establish that one leg feels weaker than the other, you want to emphasize doing that weak leg first. So now, even though I just finished with my right leg, when I did my right leg, it felt weaker. So I'm going to start this next set with my right leg again, right? So I've rested enough time in between, so where it's decently recovered enough, and now I'm going to do my right leg again on this last set, do as many reps as I can, and then do my left leg out of my right. So I'm going to do my right again and go to failure on that right leg on this last set. And see, this is exactly why it's so important that we emphasize a lot of unilateral work as a part of our training, with our legs, whether that's on its own or in combination with a leg day like what I'm doing right now. You need to emphasize unilateral work because, again, the fact that I recognize that, it lets me know that obviously it would have affected my squat a little bit because I was getting more drive on one side versus the other, and that can cause a lot of back issues, hip issues, and stuff like that, which long term can affect your ability to squat effectively, right? Okay. I think that was 8. Okay. Now we're going to do that left leg. Two more. Man, the thing with the band is that when you're tired, it sucks because, as you guys can see, because the band wants to pull me forward. So as I get tired, the amount of force that I'm able to drive in the ground, obviously is going to be affected because I'm tired. But we want to maintain the same level of force from start to finish to improve the contraction, right? But as I got tired there, those last two sets you guys see, the band was pulling my foot up because I was getting tired. So this sucks because it really forces you to re-engage and make sure that foot is fully rooted into the ground to improve stability at the knee. The more stability you can get at the knee, the more activation you'll get in the quad. So that one's deadly for sure. Movement is so elite for you feeling that a great stretch in your hamstring and actually teach you proper hip hinge mechanics for your deadlifts, your RDLs, and so on and so forth, right? So, because again, with the band pulling you back, it's really forcing that hamstring to really lengthen. So even with this, I'm only using 135. I don't need a lot of weight. And again, unilateral work to work on those muscle imbalances, right? And really just focus on the stretch here, right? So we'll see how this goes, but this right here is a really good one. Again, to any of you, if there's any girls that's watching this looking to improve the glute ham tie-in, right? This is a killer movement for you to utilize, all right? So. Yeah, so after this, we're gonna hit the bike for about 15, 20 minutes. And then that's gonna be it. Yeah, no, this is so good, man. You can literally really feel in the higher part of your hamstring, you can really feel everything just opening up, and you can really feel it's like a new feel, right? You can really feel those more muscle fiber recruitment happening with this. And again, 5 reps each side, focusing on that stretch. You don't need that much, right? So we're going to do one more set, then that's it. Nice little isometric hold there in the stretch position. Last one. Hold, 3, 2. Good. That's it for my leg day. About to go hit the bike now for 15, 20 minutes and call it a wrap.